Be me, 25 years old, 3 years into a relationship with Jake. I'm on his couch, our couch, he calls it, scrolling Instagram while he talks about his day. Something about spreadsheets and his annoying boss. I'm looking at my friend Becca's photos from Santorini, another friend's promotion, thinking about how my life feels so small. Babe, you listening? Yeah, sorry. Your boss sucks. I smile. He kisses my forehead. This is us. Same couch, same Sunday bagels, same Italian restaurant where he gets a discount. He's a good guy. My mum loves him, my dad respects him. Accountant, stable job, talks about 5-year plans. He wants to marry me. I know, because he hints, constantly. I was thinking, he says, maybe we should start looking at rings soon. My stomach drops. Not in a good way. Yeah, maybe later. I need air. In his kitchen, I stare at fridge photos of us. Me, smiling but not glowing. Just there. My phone buzzes, group chat. Becca. Girl Jake still hasn't proposed? You've been together forever? Marissa. Honestly, babe, you're so young, you literally settled for your first serious boyfriend. No shade to Jake, but there's so much more out there. I stare at those messages longer than I should. 2 weeks later, work conference. Boring panels, bad coffee, forced networking. I'm by the coffee station when someone says, "Those pastries look like they've been here since Tuesday." I look up. Tall, maybe 6 feet 2 inches, perfect navy suit, expensive watch. He's smiling like we're in on a joke. They 100% have been, I say back. Peter, senior consultant, Brennan and Associates, firm handshake, confident. Oh wow, I've heard of you guys. We talk through the entire break. Fortune 500 deals, Singapore trips, marathon training. He actually listens when I talk, leans in, maintains eye contact that makes my skin warm. Give me your number, he says. LinkedIn's for old people. I give it to him, heart pounding. He texts that night. Not boring, actual conversation, funny, flirty. We text every day, photos from Boston hotels, asking about my weekend like he actually cares. Jake notices. Who are you texting? Just work stuff in the group chat. The lie comes smooth. He nods, doesn't push, never pushes, never demands, never makes me feel anything. Peter texts Thursday at 10 p.m. Drinks tomorrow. Would love to see you. I stare at it for 5 minutes. Type. I have a boyfriend. 3 dots. That's not what I asked. I meet him for drinks. Trendy bar. 3 hours of talking. He tells me about his divorce. 34, married briefly, learned a lot. Asks about Jake. He's a good guy, but it's just comfortable. Like roommates who have sex sometimes. Is that terrible? Peter leans back, swirls his whiskey. You're 25. You're supposed to feel alive. If you don't, that's your answer. Hearing it from him, someone successful who chose me, hits different than when my friends say it. He drives me home, parks outside my apartment. His hand touches mine on the console. Come back to my place, he says. Not a question, not a demand, just an invitation. I should say no. I have a boyfriend waiting at home who thinks I'm at girls' night. I have 3 years of history, of Sunday bagels, of fridge photos. Okay. His apartment is what I expected. Modern, clean, floor-to-ceiling windows with a city view. Everything Jake's cramped 1-bedroom with the vanilla candle isn't. We don't make it past the living room couch. He's more confident than Jake, more assertive. Knows exactly what he's doing. The sex is intense in a way I forgot sex could be. Urgent, passionate, the kind where you forget to breathe. He's bigger than Jake too, and I hate myself for noticing, for comparing. But I do. After, lying there with Peter's arm around me, clothes scattered across his expensive rug, I feel more alive than I have in years. And then immediately, crushing guilt crashes in. I need to go. I sit up, looking for my clothes. Hey, he pulls me back gently. Don't do that. Don't regret this. I have a boyfriend. You've said that a few times now. He's not being cruel, just honest. But you're here. That means something. I drive home at 2 a.m., mascara smudged, replaying everything. The way he touched me, the way I responded. How different it was from the mechanical routine with Jake. When I get into bed next to Jake, he's asleep, didn't even notice I came home late. I lie there staring at the ceiling, still feeling Peter's hands on my skin. This happened for a reason. The universe doesn't put people in your path by accident. Maybe this is a sign. I break up with Jake 4 days later. Same Italian restaurant, same booth. I can't keep pretending. Jake, we need to talk. I don't think this is working. His face goes still. What? Where's this coming from? I feel stuck. I'm 25 and I feel like I'm already married and I don't know if I want that. So we slow down. It's not about timing. I think maybe we're not meant to be. Like, the universe is telling me something and I need to listen to it. He stares at me. The universe? Are you serious right now? I just think if it was right, I wouldn't feel this way. When you know, you know. And I don't know anymore. I know. His voice breaks. I've always known. Isn't that enough? Is there someone else? He asks, and I see him brace for the answer. No? The lie comes easier the second time. I just need to figure out who I am outside of this relationship. He laughs bitterly. Right. Find yourself. That's great. You deserve someone who's sure about you, Jake. Someone who doesn't have doubts. I was going to propose at Christmas. I already bought the ring. The guilt squeezes my chest, but underneath, relief. Relief I'm getting out before it's too permanent. Relief that I listen to the signs. I'm sorry? I really am. Are you though? He stands up, throws cash on the table. Because you seem pretty freaking sure about this for someone who's supposedly confused. He walks out. I sit there for a minute, then text Peter. It's done. 3 dots. Come over. Brunch 3 days later with the girls. I tell them everything except the cheating part. Frame it as the universe putting someone in my path to show me what I was missing. Thank God, Becca says. I've been waiting for you to dump him for years. You two were like a sexless married couple. He's nice, Marissa adds, but nice isn't enough. You're too young to settle. Ashley nods. Honestly, Jake was kind of punching above his weight anyway. You're gorgeous, great job, fun. He's just Jake. They laugh. I laugh too, pushing down the discomfort. You dodged a bullet, Becca said. To new beginnings and better options. My phone buzzes. Peter. Dinner at my place tonight. I smile. Can't wait. I tell myself I did the right thing. That this was meant to happen. That Peter showing up when he did was fate. I really believe that. But guess what? Peter ghosts me after 4 months. Well, not ghosts exactly. More like fades. The texts get less frequent. Busy with work becomes his default. When we do see each other, it's always last minute, always at his place, always ending the same way. I convince myself this is what modern dating looks like. We're both busy professionals. We don't need labels. I'm not some insecure girl who needs constant validation. Then one night, after he cancels our 3rd date in a row, I break. Where is this going? I text him. 3 dots. They disappear. Come back. Disappear again. Finally, I think you're great, but I'm not really looking for anything serious right now. You're amazing though. You'll find someone. I stare at that message for 20 minutes. The next morning, I tell myself I dodged a bullet. Peter wasn't right for me anyway. Too emotionally unavailable. Too focused on his career. I deserve better. I spend the next 4 years chasing better. There's Ryan, the personal trainer with the six-pack who texts me gym selfies but never commits to actual dates. We hook up twice before he stops responding. There's Chris, the finance bro who takes me to expensive restaurants, talks about his portfolio, then isn't ready for a relationship after 3 months of stringing me along. There's Alex, who I meet at a rooftop party. Tall, confident, works in tech. We have incredible chemistry until I see him making out with someone else 2 weeks later. When I confront him, he shrugs. I didn't think we were exclusive. They all have one thing in common. They don't want me the way I want them. Meanwhile, regular guys keep trying. Tom, a teacher my friend sets me up with, texts me about a new Mexican place that opened. Want to check it out Friday? I say yes, but cancel the day of. Something came up with work. Rain check. There's no rain check. I just can't picture myself with the teacher. What would I even tell people? David from IT asks me to coffee after a work event. We meet up and he's fine. Nice. A little boring. He talks about his podcast and his coding bootcamp side gig. I'm on my phone half the time, barely pretending to listen. He doesn't text again. Good, I think. Wasn't feeling it anyway. At Sarah's birthday party, a guy named Mike approaches me at the bar. Contractor, friendly smile, clearly nervous. Hey, can I buy you a drink? I look him up and down. Paint-stained jeans, work boots, flannel shirt. I actually laugh. Not my type, I say, loud enough that his friends hear. His face goes red. His buddies exchange looks. He walks away. Marissa elbows me later. That was kind of harsh. I'm just being honest, I say. Why waste his time? My friends start settling down. Sarah gets serious with the electrician. An electrician. She shows me photos of them at Home Depot, picking out tiles for their bathroom renovation. She's glowing. That's cute, I say, trying to sound supportive. Later to Becca. Sarah really settled, huh? An electrician. She has a master's degree. Becca shrugs. She seems happy. She seems comfortable. There's a difference, but one by one, they all couple up. Normal guys with normal jobs. Not exciting, not high status, just there, available, consistent. The group chat changes. Less drinks tonight and more can't date night or, sorry, we're looking at houses this weekend. I get promoted at work. Senior project manager, corner office. I move to a better apartment. 1 bedroom in a nicer neighborhood, marble countertops, gym in the building. I tell myself I'm choosing myself, building my life. I don't need a relationship to be complete. The years blur together. I'm 27, then 29, then suddenly I'm 32, and nothing feels different except everything does. I'm getting ready for girls' night, the rare kind where everyone's actually available, and I'm taking longer than I used to. Concealer for the dark circles, more blush to look alive, careful contouring. The lighting in my bathroom feels harsher than it used to, or maybe my face just looks different. I meet Becca and Ashley at our usual bar. Marissa's at home with her fiancé. Sorry, he's not feeling well. Sarah's pregnant, not drinking anymore. There's a new girl with us, Jess, from my office. She's 25, laughing easily, in a crop top and jeans that look effortless. We're standing by the bar when I notice it. A guy in a button-down approaches our group, makes eye contact with me for a second, then turns to Jess. Hey, I love your energy. Can I buy you a drink? She giggles. Sure. I stand there, drink in hand, like I'm invisible. It happens again 20 minutes later. Different guy, same pattern. Glances at me, approaches Jess. Do you guys know each other? One asks, gesturing between us. We work together, Jess says brightly. He nods at me, polite, nothing more, then focuses entirely on Jess. Later, Jess is at the bathroom and some guy is chatting her up when she gets back. She rolls her eyes playfully to us. God, I literally have to beat guys off with a stick lately. It's exhausting. I sip my drink and say nothing. My jaw is tight. At work on Monday, I'm getting coffee when I hear two male co-workers talking by the printer. You see Jess at the happy hour Friday? Yeah, dude, she's cool. Might ask her out. Do it. She's chill. A pause. Hey, wasn't my name there too? Yeah, wouldn't bother, man. I've heard she's brutal. Mike from sales said she laughed in his face at some party. And didn't Tom try to take her out and she just ghosted him? Yikes. Yeah, not worth it. They grab their copies and walk away. I stand there frozen, coffee cup shaking slightly in my hand. That weekend, I meet Amy for brunch. She's engaged now, has been for 6 months, and she's glowing in that way engaged women do. She shows me venue photos, cake tastings, bridesmaid dress options. I'm so happy for you, I say, and I mean it, but I also feel this pull in my chest. So what about you? She asks. Any prospects? I force a laugh. God, where are all the good men? I seriously can't even get approached anymore. It's like I'm invisible. Amy's smile falters. She looks down at her drink, then back at me. Do you really want to know? Something in her tone makes my stomach drop. What? She sighs. Look, I love you. But, guys talk. You have a reputation. A reputation? For harsh rejections, like really harsh. Remember Mike from Sarah's birthday? He told everyone that you laughed at him in front of his friends, and Tom mentioned you flaked on him. And there's other stories too. Guys in our circle just don't want to risk it. The words hit like ice water. I was just being honest. I'm not going to go out with someone I'm not interested in. I get that, Amy says gently, but there's a way to do it. And now, guys just warn each other. It's not worth the ego hit. I sit there. Amy's words echo in my head. That night, I lie in bed scrolling Instagram. I don't know why I do it. Muscle memory, maybe. But I unblock Jake. I haven't looked at his profile in years. Last I knew, he'd made it private. Now it's public again. And the first thing I see is a photo from 3 weeks ago. Him in a tux. A woman in a white dress holding a bouquet. She said yes in the caption. I click through. Her name is Emma. She's pretty. Not Instagram model pretty, just regular pretty. She has a warm smile. Their photos together look easy, natural, happy. There's one of them at a farmer's market, one hiking, one with a golden retriever. Our family's growing from 2 months ago. I keep scrolling, hating myself, unable to stop. They're getting married. He's bought a house. He's happy. I put my phone down and stare at the ceiling. The universe didn't put Peter in my path as a sign. I just messed up. Amy's wedding is 6 months later. The invitation came with a +1 option. I left it blank. The venue is beautiful. String lights, garden ceremony, that golden hour glow everyone wants. I'm at table 7 with other singles. 2 women in their early 20s who keep giggling about the groomsmen, and an older divorced guy nursing his 3rd whiskey. During cocktail hour, I see him. Jake's across the terrace in a grey suit, laughing at something. Next to him is Emma in a blue dress. She's touching his arm, looking up at him with this easy affection. He looks good. Better than I remember. Happier. I watch them move through the crowd. The way he introduces her to people. the way she fits naturally into conversations, the way they just work. Then he sees me. For a second, neither of us moves. Then he excuses himself and walks over, Emma following. Hey. His voice is polite, distant. Long time. Yeah, hi. My throat is tight. This is Emma, my fiancée. He says it with this quiet pride. Emma, this is an old friend. Friend, not even ex-girlfriend. Just erased. Oh, Emma shakes my hand warmly. Jake mentioned you guys dated in college. That's so nice you could come. Wouldn't miss it, I lie. We're getting married in the spring? Emma continues, beaming. Just bought a house too. It's been such a crazy year. That's amazing. Congratulations. Jake nods. Thanks. Well, good seeing you. Take care. That's it. 30 seconds and he's ready to leave. No lingering glance, no awkwardness. He's completely moved on. They walk away together, his hand on her lower back. I grab another glass of wine. The DJ plays a slow song after dinner. The dance floor floods with couples. Amy and her husband, swaying and laughing. Sarah and her electrician, her pregnant belly between them. Becca and her boyfriend of 2 years. Jake spins Emma under the string lights. She's laughing, radiant. He pulls her close and she rests her head on his chest. I'm at table 7 with strangers, finishing my 3rd glass of wine. I think about the night I dumped him. How certain I was. How sure that Peter was better, that I deserved more. How Jake asked if there was someone else and I lied to his face. Emma is exactly the kind of girl I would have judged 7 years ago. Normal job, normal life, probably doesn't even have Instagram. But she has what I don't. Someone who chose her and stayed. I leave early, claim a headache. In my hotel room, I cry for the first time in years. The next week, I do something desperate. I make a list in my phone of guys I rejected. Tom, David, Mike, a few others whose names I barely remember. I find Tom on Instagram. Type out, "Hey, been thinking about you lately. Would love to catch up if you're free." He responds 3 days later. "Hey, sorry, I'm seeing someone. Take care though." I try David. The message shows as read. He doesn't respond. I find Mike on Facebook. Send a casual, "Hey, how have you been?" He replies within minutes, "LOL, no thanks." I stare at those 3 words until they blur. There's a guy from work who asked me out 2 years ago. I search his profile. Recent post, vacation photos with his wife. Wife. Everyone moved on, everyone found someone, everyone except me. I download Hinge, then Bumble, then Tinder. The matches are sparse, the conversations go nowhere. The dates are worse. One guy seems promising, decent job, normal photos. We meet for drinks. He spends the whole time on his phone, clearly just killing time until he can leave. No second date. Another match is explicit about just wanting to hook up. I decline. He unmatches immediately. The quality is nothing like it used to be. Or maybe I'm nothing like I used to be. Then I do the most desperate thing. I unblock Jake's number, type out a message, delete it. Type again. "Hey, I know this is random, but seeing you at Amy's wedding got me thinking. Would you want to grab coffee sometime? Just to catch up." I hit send before I can stop myself. He responds the next day. "I don't think that's a good idea. I'm happy where I am. I hope you find what you're looking for. Take care." The politeness is worse than anger. He doesn't care enough to be upset. I'm just a footnote in his past. I'm nothing to him now. I go home to my expensive apartment with the corner office view and marble countertops. This is all men's fault, honestly. They're so shallow. They only want young women. It's disgusting. Women hit their peak later. I'm more successful now, more interesting, more accomplished than I was at 25. But do men care? Number. They just want some 23-year-old with nothing to offer but a pretty face. It's not fair. Women are told to focus on our careers, build ourselves up, not settle. Then suddenly, we're too old, and guys are chasing girls who are barely legal? The dating game is rigged against us. Jake got lucky, that's all. Emma probably trapped him. And Peter was just an asshole who led me on. They all did. Ryan, Chris, Alex. They're all commitment phobes who wasted my time. I did everything right. I had standards. I knew my worth. That's what you're supposed to do. It's just unfair. Men get to take their time, play the field, then settle down whenever they want. Women get an expiration date. I didn't do anything wrong. The system is just broken.